There's a thing in there where you can do symmetry. Wouldn't that be cool if we could do that with our eye makeup? We do one side and the other side automatically does that too. Get on it, Elon Musk. Hey guys, I don't remember the last video I made, and I find that that's a pretty common theme with me anyway. I'm regretting getting a ring light instead of a softbox, but this ring light's definitely going to come in handy today because, as you can probably tell, I shaved my head. It was starting to get really ratty, break apart, come out, and that's pretty normal for people who have just had a gastrectomy. Eventually, it'll work itself out as I get used to being able to eat more, blah, blah, blah. But in the meantime, I bought myself this wig. Got it on Amazon. It's a lace front, and I'm going to glue it down to my head. I love the way this feels, though. It's like petting, I don't know, one of those like really fat dogs. Disgusting. So the first thing we do is clean where the tape is going to go. I opted for Walker's Ultra Hold tape. Normally if I do a wig, and I've done wigs actually for the last few years, I use Esha, and honestly I have hated Esha with every fiber of my being, because even after you get like your few layers and they're sticky and tacky, you put your lace on it, whatever, it's nasty. It just feels nasty. So I've never used tape before. This will be my first time. I'm very excited. So, and this is 50% alcohol. I think anything more than that, considering what it's being used for, I have to lose the glasses. When you consider what it's being used for, it would really dry out my skin a lot. And let's face it, I got enough problems. I don't need to set my skin on fire too. Ew. It's pretty gross considering I just got out of the shower. So my leg's still broken. I didn't just like magically heal overnight. But that's okay, because I know that here in a few weeks, it'll be even better and I should be able to walk on it. I go back on October 22nd. Dang, I'm still like pulling crap off. I go back October 22nd for my third x-ray. And if things are still going well, I'm getting a cast that I can walk on rather than just like roll around on. So, yay! Things have been going a little bit better. I'm finding I'm not as nauseous. I can eat more. I can eat more variety. Maybe all those people who kept saying it gets better weren't lying after all. Not that I actually thought that. I'm just not good at healing. I never have been. Even if I get a cold or something, I'm like, well, this is my whole life. The rest of my life, I'm gonna have this cold. Ha! That smells like industrial glue. Cut a little off. I've got like this like slight widow's peak thing going on. I think maybe this was too long. I should have cut it in half. Oh no. Ow, 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 ow. If you're a wig expert and you're laughing at me, like, that's cool. I don't blame you. Sorry that my background's not aesthetic. It's the couch I've been living on. I don't know. I don't know that I believe in God. I'm gonna get a little deep here. I do feel like everything happens for a reason. And yeah, I had a really huge, giant surgery and then come home, and 2 days, 3 days after I come home, I break my leg. What could possibly be the reason for that? I don't know. Maybe a higher power, should one exist, thought fit that I break my leg. Maybe if I hadn't broken my leg, something even worse would have happened. Like, maybe my stomach recovery wouldn't go as well because I'd be out partying every night like I like to do. I've never done that. I think it's pretty normal for when people feel sick or they feel down to really have these like minor existential crises. All right, so now that I've got that done, I'm gonna take another cotton ball. I'm gonna clean up my fingers really good before I start peeling off all this tape. I wonder, I should know this. I haven't trimmed the lace for my wig yet, actually. I feel like every time I do that before I glue it down, I'm always like, oh, I did it wrong, or I trimmed it back too far. So this time I'm going to do it with, I'm gonna put it on and then cut it, which I'm sure, no. Let's start with the peely. It's not really sticking to, oh, there we go. Can you not? Can't have anything nice around here. Oh, this one's not wanting to cooperate at all. Oh, this is so yuck. This is much harder than I expected it to be. Don't be difficult, just be my friend. Because your friends are never difficult. We did it! Yeah! Never give up, kids. Your dreams are within reach. I'm gonna need that. Fripp! Okay, here we go. Oh, I wish I could see. Okay, we're done. Ah, it's moving, don't move. This feels so weird. There we go. I think. Clearly this lace is not my color, which is pretty standard of wigs sold online. You can have wigs custom made, which I have done, and they can match the lace to your exact color, and that's super awesome. But this was just like, I went on Amazon and bought a wig. The lace is, what is it called? Neutral, I think. And my skin is not neutral. My skin is like neon white. But I think once I cut the lace, the pieces that are taped, I could probably just like put bronzer or something on and maybe it would work. Ooh. I look like I'm in like an 80s hair band. Really should have gotten something to pin this back. I'll just use the egg. I hate this thing. I bought it on Amazon, like most things I own. I am the reason that Jeff Bezos, or whatever his name is, has any money. This stupid giant egg. I hate this egg. I don't know if bronzer's gonna cut it. I do like the way it looks, but yeah, I've got some serious work to do here. I probably need to pluck it, put some foundation over that lace. Yeah, because it looks super weird. Definitely something to consider if you are someone with either a very pale skin tone, like myself, or someone with a very dark skin tone. Because unfortunately, just grab and go lace wigs don't match. Yeah, so I'm just gonna have to keep it like combed over for the time being. It's gonna be, look at that, looks so bad. Oh my gosh, that looks terrible. Like, even if I do bronzer, it's just gonna look absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, so what I'm gonna do now is my makeup. Feeling pretty. So here's my stupid makeup aid. I hate this thing. Why did you buy it? Well, I thought it'd be cool. It's not cool. And I'm way past the return window, so now it's part of the family. Stupid egg. It has all these compartments. It also has this light up mirror, which is an absolute joke. Even if you plug it in, it's not that bright. But inside, got various things. And then it has these 3 drawers, which are garbage drawers. Don't buy this. Or if you have bought it and you like it, tell me why you hate yourself, because you might need some counseling. I can't imagine liking this. I've already washed and I've already moisturized, so we're gonna do primer. A friend of mine asked me, she's like, hey, damn it, now that you're like gonna live for a really long time because you don't have cancer anymore, what are you gonna do? And I was like, I don't know, go to work, probably. Everybody else. No, I don't know. I should definitely do more fun things that like before I probably would not have done. Like, I want to go zip lining. And that probably seems really tame. I don't know. But I've always wanted to go zip lining. I think that would be super fun. Oh, this stuff smells really weird. Ooh. Okay, the glasses thing, not working. I don't really know what order we're supposed to do our makeup in. Like, I've watched a couple different videos, and normally what I do is I prime, then foundation, and then go from there. But then when I do my eyes, if I have a little bit of shadow fallout, my foundation's ruined. So you know what? We're gonna do foundation last. So we're gonna use this NARS something, because I can't see. But it's an eyeshadow primer. And I've never really used it. I normally use Too Faced shadow primer, which is really, really good. Super good. So this will be interesting to see how well this works. Blend it in with my finger. Probably not supposed to do that. There's probably something like, oh, if you add the oils of your fingers, you've just destroyed half of a country or something. I coveted this so bad, like months, and I was like, I must buy that, I need it. And then I did, and then I've never used it. Never. Well, it looks like it's a little bit used, but my nieces were here the other day, so I think they used it. First, we're gonna go with this. As you can see, this is basically the only one in this Too Faced chocolate gold palette that I use, but I find that it's like a really good primer. I'm not sure what else I want to do. I've always thought it'd be really cool to sing. I don't think I've ever talked about this, but when I was in my senior year of high school, me and my Japanese friend, she was a foreign exchange student, we did a song by Utada Hikaru, First Love. If you love J-pop, especially late 90s J-pop, you are very familiar with that song. She played the piano and I sang, and we won a little bit of money, like immediately after we went to Sonic. But I had so much fun doing that, and now we live in the YouTube age where you can record and put anything up for anyone to watch. And I think I'm gonna do that. Probably not this channel though. I really need to get back to my roots on this channel, making stuff. But I have always thought it'd be really cool to sing, to perform. That's just something I enjoy doing. I'm fortunate in that I have really thick enamel on my teeth, but it's yellow. And some people look good with yellow teeth, but I don't. Do you know of a good whitener, like that actually works? Let me know in the comments. I wonder if these are named, if these colors are named like a lot of colors are. I don't know. I also don't know how to use makeup brushes. I have really super hooded eyes. I guess not that super hooded, but they are hooded. And so I think I'm gonna build this kind of high and then blend it down. That looks ridiculous. I think that's too dark for me. It's not even the darkest one in the palette. I think maybe I just got too much on my brush. I have zero doubt in my mind that it's way more fun to watch someone who knows what they're doing do their makeup. I really like watching Jamie French's channel, especially when she talks about movies. That's hilarious. I love her channel. My eyes are green, but I have brown central heterochromia. I never really know what color to do my eyes, but whatever. This is what's happening today. So then we're gonna go use this one. We had this, and now we're gonna do this. We're gonna use this little pointy boy to get in there, because I have little bitty eyes. I don't know about this. I kind of look like maybe I have an infection. yeah, this is not a look. Let's just blend it out anyway. I really stretched over. What am I doing with my life? Let's just say F it. Do whatever we want. Yeah, boy. The sad thing is, I have spent so much time watching makeup tutorials, and this is still how I do my makeup. Maybe once I have the rest of my makeup on, it won't be so bad though. I'm gonna do like a dark color in the crease. Kind of make my eye look a little deeper. I don't know what I'm doing. So since this was the first color I used, I'm going to drag it under my eye like this, like so. That actually does look a little bit better. I mean, it's not perfect. I'm definitely not a professional makeup artist by any means. I think working in the beauty industry has to be pretty difficult because a lot of people, especially, no Biscuit, Biscuit trying to steal my Doritos. A lot of people get some pretty serious buyer's remorse, like especially after a haircut, and they tend to take that out on the hairdresser. So definitely not something I think I would ever want to do. So the real trick is trying to get my other eye to look equally as infected with something terrible. She said, still messing with this eye. I'm gonna try to recreate what I just did on that eye on this side. This has always been the hardest. Even when I'm drawing, I've learned how to use Procreate lately for my drawings, which I absolutely love. Highly recommend Procreate. And there's a thing in there where you can do symmetry. Wouldn't that be cool if we could do that with our eye makeup? We do one side and the other side automatically does that too. Get on it, Elon Musk. Take the pointy boy again, do the reddest red. Get it in here. I don't even think you can tell it's there anymore. I'm just trying to do the exact same thing on this side that I did on the other side. I do really like that red. It just doesn't go with the other red. One thing I struggle with makeup, especially with palettes, is I want to wear every color in the palette all at once. I kind of look like my fish, but he's supposed to look like this. It's a better cosplay. I did this like sparkly crap in the middle, and then I dragged it all up to the eyebrow, and then I cried. They're not the same. They're not the same. They're never the same. Who goes out like this? Does anybody actually go out like this? We'll put a little bit more over here too. Yeah, this is really not my forte. That's okay. I have other fortes. I don't know. Maybe I hate it less now. Maybe just a little less. You know what? Let's blend it with some like of this gold. This guy up here. Ooh! Ooh, I like it on this side. So sparkly. These eyes are definitely not the same. They're not the same, but maybe they're not so different that people notice a lot. So now I'm gonna take this spoolie. You know what I'm gonna do with it? I don't. I did watch some how to do perfect brows tutorials, and it's like, it seems to be the general consensus to take the spoolie and brush up. That just makes me look more like Eugene Levy. Go up, up, up. Oh. I honestly, the more I look at this, the less I hate it. Maybe that's how they get us. Alright, so I've got this Anastasia. Can't read it. I take the little spoolie deal and I kind of tap it out first because otherwise it leaves like big globs and I don't have time for that. But alright, so then basically we just bloop, bloop, bloop. It's basically just brow mascara, but it keeps them in place for that nice Eugene Levy look. Okay. And basically the same thing on the other side. I like to start in the middle in case there are any of those weird clumps. He's clump, he's clump, he's clump. Yeah. So to kind of fill it in and define it better, I'm using an Avon thing. I usually don't go with MLMs at all, but I also bought some unique mascara because my cousin was selling it and it's actually okay. I would say maybe it's on par with Clinique. Yeah, I don't know why I'm filling in the one that's already freakishly dark. I'm just gonna re-spoolie. Stupid egg is trying to fall over. This would probably be an okay look for a night out or to like scare children. We have Josie Marin. In the past I've used the Beauty Blender and I am a big fan of it, but I'm gonna use this guy today because I actually like these a lot more. Maybe I'll just put it on like toothpaste or something. That's a little bit better. This thing is definitely sucking up a lot of product, but I don't know. Probably not too much more than Beauty Blender does, to be honest. It's getting on the tape. It's like really highlighting the tape. I don't feel like this is blending in very well, and I don't know if I should blend. Maybe I shouldn't use a magnification glass for everything I do. Oh yeah, it's better whenever you just look at yourself like a normal person. That's the secret to life. Just look at yourself like you're a normal person. Figured it out, guys. 2020's over now. Oh, I miss chocolate. I bought a sugar-free chocolate cake, but I'm too scared to eat it. I also have Josie Marin Vibrancy Concealer, which in retrospect, I probably should have done before I did my under eye part here. You live, you learn. I like to do it like this. Like the first time I saw it, I'm like, that's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. But I've used this technique before and it really does work. I think this eye is significantly smaller than the other eye. I might be a Picasso. Now I'm gonna use this disgusting Beauty Blender. It's bronzer time, baby. So I'm gonna use Becca. Becca? It's broken. Oh well. I'll just put it. Oh, oh no, no, this, no, no. Oh, this is so bad. Thanks for learning these life lessons with me today, guys. Those two of you that are still watching. Wanna go on a date with me? That's enough bronzer for anyone. Let's go ahead and set this crap with some Sephora setting powder. I feel weird every time I open my eyes wide. I'm like, I think a lot of people do that. Let's just pat it in. My cousin Allison does amazing, beautiful makeup. And every time I'm like, I see her, I'm like, oh my God, your makeup looks so good. And she's like, well, yeah, I know what I'm doing. And then I have this blush that all the titling on the package has wiped off. So I don't know whose brand or anything about it. Long past its sell-by date. I feel like you can barely see this, but that's probably an okay thing. Like, I don't need to be that lit up, do I? I'm gonna take this guy again, do just a little bit of highlight. I feel like the highlighter never shows up when I use a brush. Maybe I should just use my fingers. Oh yeah, it's showing up, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. I did watch a video about how eyelash curlers matter. Okay, that sounds weird. But what I mean is, like, it's not a one-size-fits-all sort of deal. Everyone's eye shape is a little bit different, so definitely look into what might look best for you. This is just a cheapo one that I've had for like 1,000 years, and it is not good. When money's a little bit better, I'm definitely going to invest in a more expensive, on point with my own eye shape one. I have, what is this, Kat Von D eyeliner, and apparently she's a huge racist or a Nazi or something. I'm gonna have to look into that because I'm not about cancel culture, and I want to know, like, if she had maybe a shady past and she grew out of it. I don't know. So I definitely want to look into that before I stop using her makeup. Which, I say her makeup, this is legit all I use. I don't usually do a wing on my eyes because I don't like the way it looks, but I do like the way having your whole eye outlined in black looks. Y'all remember Boxy? I loved the way she did her eyes. Is it the same? No. Oh, no. Never noticed the way it smells. It's very gluey. I don't mind that though, to be clear. Not that I'm a huge glue huffer, I'm just saying. I don't really mind it. Ow! Ow! Before I put any on my bottom lash, I'm gonna tightline my upper lid. No, I need a pencil sharpener before I try to tightline. This looks terrible. Well, I don't know, not too bad, but I feel like I definitely need a pencil sharpener. To this eye. Oh, that's a cat hair. I like it. So as far as lipstick goes, I have a problem with red. I love red lipstick, even though it never looks good on me. I got this 2-in-1 lip tattoo from Avon a while back. This is gross. This is weirdly hard to use. It's almost like it's too pointy. Ooh, look at this. That's so weird. Oh, this really highlights how chapped my lips are. I bet it'll really highlight how yellow my teeth are too. I don't like this thing at all. This is gross. Not just because my lips are chapped, but it's just really weird to use. I don't like this. It's like, it's hard. I don't know. If you've ever used this and you like this, tell me why. Tell me who hurt you. I don't dislike the color. I actually do like this color on me. I feel like it kind of goes with my current aesthetic. Good in theory, poor execution. Not a fan. Love the color, just not a fan of the rest of the way it looks. But yeah, I think I'm done. My roommate's about to come in. He's gonna be like, what the hell? But yeah, what do you guys think? I actually, now that I'm all done up, kind of like it. Not loving the lipstick though. I mean, I like the color. That's pretty much it. It's not kidding though. Like, it stays pretty well on. Anyway, I'm gonna go because I feel like this is a super off-brand video, but all I ever do is whine and complain anymore on YouTube anyway, so... Oh, if you know of any whitening toothpaste or strips or a power wash or anything that can make these not so gross, I'm listening. Okay, bye.